Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the World of Wayne. Today is Massive Friday because I'm going to be building the 1/6 scale of the Deagostini Collectibles release and build the Ford Shelby GT500. Okay, couple of things to go through. First off, this is going to be one of these videos that I've never done a chapter for. So there's no chapters in this one because pretty much what we're doing is the whole of the interior here. We're going to do this full surround and having the lift up compartment there, if you like. So I'm going to do them all in one go because there isn't really much to do. Again, giving you an idea of how big this is, that's just the floor pan with all the interior in there. But that's where we're up to with that at the moment. Let me just put that down there. Now we do get a free gift in today's one. Let me show you that. And it comes in this box, and look at this. This is a GT500 and looking like the Eleanor colour scheme. So it doesn't say that on here, but it certainly looks like it. So can I get this open? There you go. Look at that. Check that out there. That looks pretty cool. It's die cast, so it's quite heavy as well. But there you go. That was a free gift today. Let me just put that back in the box. Now, as a farewell, if you like, today I'm wearing my Cobra Kai hoodie because if you haven't seen it, yesterday Netflix put the last 5 episodes ever of the Cobra Kai series. And you know how I am about the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. I absolutely loved it. But what I'm going to start doing on the channel is I'm going to start wearing my merch every day. And I'm going to start having, at the start of the video, a little link to either the item I'm wearing or my merch store. The reason being is because I want to bring merch on the map back. I want to do that not just for the live streams, but for these sort of videos as well. So if you do purchase a shirt from the store using that QR code or the link in the video description there, you can actually take a picture, email it me, and you will feature on one of these videos. And what it'd be good is to have it in different locations around the world rather than just where you live. So if you happen to be wearing a World of Wayne shirt in London, or I don't know, in Paris or something like that, have a picture of you taken. I remember Steve Shaw sent me one from like base camp at Mount Everest, which was crazy. So I want to get that sort of thing going. And what I've done is I've ordered some graphics that are coming to actually have like an Indiana Jones line with a plane flying over showing where this was actually taken in relation to Corby. I just think it's a novel idea for the channel. It gets my merch out there, but it also gets you out there for seeing where all of the community come from around the world. Anyway, so we're going to be doing 69 to, let me check again, 73 today, all in one go. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So I will show you the magazines, even though we're doing them all in one go, and you can see why I'm doing them all in one go. So we're going to do the left interior panel here, just like this, and then putting that onto the floor pan. Okay, this is the rest of that magazine. And then we bring over issue 70, and then I'll show you that, flicking through. We're doing the left rear upper panel, which is going in like that. And then I think you've probably guessed what we're doing in the next one. If we're working our way around, we're going to be doing the centre panel, I'm guessing. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at these, by the way. I've only seen what's in the bag. Yep, look, we've got the rear passenger compartment partition. So this is the partition that goes at the centre at the back there. Just like that. Oops. Finding it hard to turn the pages. Very cold in the workshop this morning. That's why you can probably hear the heater. The faint hum of the heater in the background. It's going to be colder tomorrow, apparently. This is the next magazine. As I said, we're doing the folding panel and hinge, which makes that compartment up. And then finally, you remember we've only done the left side, so I'm guessing we're going to be starting to do the right side. Let's just check that. Oh, that the rear seat backrest. So we still haven't done that right side panel, so we know what's coming in the next pack now. But that is all there is to do in all of those stages. So, is there another page here? There is, like that. Let's do all these together. So here we go, stage 69. Remember, this is 1/6 scale, so these panels are going to be big. And the first thing I do is put the rear seat folding mechanism, little part here, just onto that panel. And I'm going to be holding it in from the other side with a PS05 screw. Then I'm going to be taking what looks like a decorative fitting there, saying. Looks to me like a little speaker, but this has got a keyhole pattern, so it can only go in one way, just like that. This time, this one's held in with a PS05 screw. Thought I was going to say a different screw then, didn't you? I thought I was going to say a different screw. Perfect. And then we're going to be bringing over the floor pan here, and it's going to be going on this side here. So I have zoomed out my camera, and if I just turn it upside down, you can see we've got 3 holes in here that this is going to go on top of, just like this. Now I need to make sure that this one at the back is on as well. So there we go, they're all into place. Now all of these are going to have PS05 screws, so I'll just get all of these in, which leaves one of these flange screws here, which is for a PS17 screw, looking like this, and that's just going to go into this one just at the top here. And with that in, get that nice and tight. That's going to be all there is to do in that stage. Put that to one side and bring over stage 70 here. And we've got the upper panel now to put in. And the first thing I want to do is put this ventilation lever holder in. This is this black section with the L facing upwards to me. So that's going in like that. Let me zoom up my top camera. See that better. Then I'm going to be putting the adjuster panel in, which goes into the center with this on my right hand side. And then finally I'm going to be putting the trim over the top of that. That's going to hold all of this in here. And then that's held in from the other side with PS05 screws, which I've got here. So one there and one here. And then similar to what we've just done, probably best on the top camera there, this is then going to be going on top of this section onto these points here, just like this. And in these 3 positions, PS05 screws. And this is the last one just going into the back here. And then that is that stage done. Put that to one side. In stage 71, we're doing this rear passenger compartment partition. Can you see now why I'm bundling these up together? This is just one piece looking like that. Bringing over this section here. This section is going to be going underneath just like this here. So it's going to be held in from the underside, which means I could turn this over again. Make sure that these points here are through the holes at the back there and there. So they sort of clip in like that. And once again, I want 3 PS05 screws to hold this in. Perfect. So now that rear partition is in as well. Put that to one side. And in stage 72, I'm going to make the folding panel and hinge. So which does mean, which I'm happy about, you know how much I love doing this, I get to put a little bit of carpet on. And it's going to go on this top edge here. So I'm lining up that top edge and then massaging that down over the bend here. So that fits into place just like that. That looks good. Now the hinge is in this plastic here. I'm going to want to put that on this way with the hinge this way up into the holes just at the top there. So I've got the other side without any screws in. Now I'm screwing that in with these little tiny PS21 silver screws. And unlike one of the sides on here where we've got loads of screw holes, in this one there should only be 3. So I'll get these in. That's one there, one over here, and just one here. Perfect. So this is now hinged. Put that to one side. And the last stage, we're just doing this rear seat backrest here. And look, we've got some more carpeting to do. So what I'm going to do is take the seat here and I'm going to be lining up these holes here with this back, which is going to go on just like that. Now that's going to be held in with these favourite PS05 screws. We do need 4 of these. As you can see, we've got 4 holes here. And then once I'm happy that's in, which I'm very happy that's in, I'm going to put the carpet over the top of this to hide those screw holes. Perfect. Open these little tiny silver screws that we just used in the last stage for the hinge. So I'm going to load up a silver screw. And I'm going to be putting the hinge in, look on the top camera, this way round, so that the raised side of the hinge is facing upwards towards me. There is some locating lugs here to help us line this up. Get them in there. And I'm going to put these silver screws in each end. So one's going in there, one just in the centre, and then finally just one in the end over here. Now the way this is eventually going to go on is this is going to go into the hole just like this. It's going to follow the pattern that we've got down here. Let me just put that in. So it's going to sit like that. Obviously it's going to be held from the other side. Then we can fold the seat back like that. So that's how that's going to go in. But that's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. See, told you it was quick, didn't I? So this is what we've done so far. This is exactly how big it actually is. So I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.